One thing that makes a lot of aquarists very successful with keeping corals is the way they feed their fish. A lot of people don't know that, but it's very important to keep the ecosystem in balance, right? And feeding fish belongs kind of to this, to this ecosystem, because you put in stuff into your aquarium and it's a closed system, right? A lot of people overfeed their fish. That's a really bad thing for reef fish, because normally in the ocean they need to swim a lot, they need to find food, there's a lot of current they need to swim against, or they need to kind of run away from a big predator, right? But they don't ever do that in your aquarium, right? That means that they're kind of a little bit not too sporty, right? They're like couch fish. My mom tends to overfeed my tank all the time. She just loves to feed the fish, but it's nothing good for the fish, right? But it's also nothing good for your aquarium. And I'll explain that to you, because your fish that you keep, often they have a job in that ecosystem. So for example, you will have wrasses, and wrasses take care of a lot of parasites, right? Flatworms and other things. But they won't do that if you feed them too much. They will have, they will just wait, because they get lazy and they get fed anyway. So they know that at one point they will just stop, and you won't have that kind of crucial part that helps you inhibiting parasites in your aquarium and parasites on your coral, right? What we do for this is, or what you can do for this is, the best way to feed your fish would be like in the evening time. So what we do and what we recommend is always in the evening time, just feed them once, don't feed them too much, right? You will see if they kind of need a bit more, they'll get too skinny or something, but normally you don't even see that. But that gives them time in the morning time, like in the daytime, to feed on everything else, right? So they'll be hungry, waking up and go crazy. While when you feed them in the evening time, you make sure they go to sleep nice and fed, So that's kind of the way we do it. If you have fish like antiers, you need to be careful. They need a lot of food, right? They're very sensitive to not having enough food. They swim all the time too. So you need to kind of get used to it. But that's an expert fish. That's kind of a fish that I would rate you when you're kind of advanced. For when you start off, the fish won't need that much. Also look at what you feed them. There's some of them herbivores, so they would like to have some algae. You can feed them the algae from below, from a Triton method. You can do that, they will eat it. If not, you can also go for something like nori, just a dried form of nori, the stuff that you have the sushi in. They will love that too, right? If you have any questions to that, just write them down here or follow us in one of our lives, and I'll answer your questions directly. Give me a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video.